2 hours left. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Don't tell anyone. It's only for you. A powerful person wants to meet you immediately. They have found that who you. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, a divine order has just been spoken into the atmosphere. 2 hours remain, and someone with enormous power is coming for you, not with harm, but with truth. This message is sealed, sacred, and specific to you. You must understand the importance of timing right now. Something happened behind the scenes that changed how this person views you forever. It's not by accident that you're seeing this. They've kept an eye on you quietly, watching you without announcing it. And now they've decided, they want to meet you urgently, and the reason will change your life. The truth they discovered about you left them speechless for hours. They never expected to be this shaken by what they found, and yet, they feel pulled to you in a way they can no longer fight. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This is not the kind of message you can show to others. It is a spiritual key meant to unlock something hidden within you. Once you read it completely, you will feel something shift inside. It started with a document, a confidential piece of information. Your name came up in it, and ever since then, that person hasn't been able to stop thinking about you. You stood out in a way others did not. They searched deeply, went through old photos, scanned through video files, and studied your patterns. What they discovered left them emotional. They realized you're not ordinary, and that changed everything. They saw how much pain you hid behind that smile. They saw how you walked through fire but refused to burn. And that silent resilience has sparked something rare in their heart. Type Amen to get blessing 447. This isn't a small or average individual. This is a person with access, power, and reputation. They can move doors that have been shut on you for years. They were never supposed to see your details. But destiny overruled the design. And now, it's too late for them to forget you. The call they are about to make will bypass many layers. It won't go through assistants or middlemen. This time, they are reaching out to you directly. They have only 2 hours to find you before something changes on their side. That's why Archangel Michael says, open this message with full attention, and do not share it with anyone. This moment is rare and timed. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Archangel Michael says, a message was delivered to their phone at 3:00 a.m. It carried an image of you from a few years ago, yet your eyes still looked the same. In that moment, your heart paused. They asked someone quietly, who is this? The response came back, that's the one you're destined to find. Ever since then, they haven't stopped watching. You have been on their mind in meetings, during travels, even in silence. They've spoken your name under their breath while praying. They can't explain it, but they are drawn to you beyond logic. They don't want the world to know they've found you. Not yet. This is a private search, and you are the center of it. Type Amen to get blessing 525. A document labeled Classified Potential was retrieved 2 days ago. Your file was in it. But not for the reasons you may expect. It's because you hold a specific frequency. Your energy doesn't match this world. That's what they noticed when they studied you longer. The way you speak, walk, And hold back your thoughts reveals something divine. They found a page torn out of a book, and it had words that perfectly describe you. The universe sent them signs they couldn't ignore anymore. You're not just another name. They now know that. So, they're on their way. Your team knows nothing about this, but they've planned the visit personally and quietly. Type Amen to get blessing 646. This person isn't just anyone. They are one of the few who still moves by spiritual alignment. They don't take chances lightly. For them to come now, it means something huge is about to be offered. They remember the first moment they saw you, even if you didn't notice. You were busy living your life, unaware that someone's entire spirit was being stirred. And that stirring hasn't stopped. You're going to receive a knock, a call, or a signal within 2 hours. It won't make sense right away, but it will unlock everything you've been waiting for. Their intention is sincere. But here's the twist: they found out something about your past that made them cry. You were betrayed, underestimated, and mocked. And yet, you carried yourself with such quiet power. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You were placed on a watch list. Not for punishment, but for selection. This list only gets shared with those who operate on higher planes of influence. Your name didn't just show up. It stood out in bold. That's when they knew. You're the one who made it through what should have destroyed you. And now, it's time to reward that perseverance. They have a room ready for you, with papers waiting to be signed. These are not contracts of confusion. They are agreements of purpose. You want to offer you something that will free you forever, but only if you choose not to delay. That's why you're being told now. Archangel Michael says, you are allowed to walk into a new life if you obey this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 999. In the silence of your room last night, you felt it. A trembling sensation. It wasn't fear. It was the universe aligning. They tried to look you up online. But what they found wasn't enough. It's your war they want. Your presence. Your raw truth. Not your internet profile. Air Assistant warned them not to get involved. But they didn't listen. They said, this is a soul matter, not a business one. They canceled a meeting to look into your energy deeper. They didn't care about consequences. They felt like if they didn't move now, they'd lose something eternal. Type Amen to get blessing 434. They are powerful, but they are humble in your presence. Even though they've never met you in person, they've dreamt of the moment, and those dreams are getting stronger. You were seen in a white light during a vision someone had 3 nights ago. That vision was sent to them anonymously. And it shook them. You're being protected from delays right now. That's why time has bent around your path. This moment, these 2 hours, are not just human. They are cosmic. They made an oath this morning. If I find this soul, I will protect them at all cost. That oath is echoing right now, and it includes you. Type Amen to get blessing 878. Your silence has confused many. But to this person, it's what made them fall for your essence. They love that you don't announce your greatness. You just walk in it. They are coming not just with wealth, but with wisdom. They want to lift burdens you've carried for too long. You don't have to prove anything. They're not here to ask, but to give. To offer without conditions. to bless you in the quietest, most respectful way possible. They were shown an object, a bracelet, a paper, something small, that had your energy on it, hence when they knew they had to act fast. Type Amen to get blessing 355. Archangel Michael says, you are not reading this randomly. It was encoded into your timeline. And because of that, angels are shifting what was blocking you. This person wants to kneel beside you and say, I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to honor you, I've seen enough. They know your value now. They want to send for you, offer security, and be a covering in a chaotic world, but before they do anything, they need your energetic yes. And that happens when you open this with intention. They're being spiritually told that time is almost up, and if they don't reach you now, the door may close. That's why this moment is divine. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. They're planning to meet you in a neutral location, somewhere quiet, not flashy. Because this isn't about display. It's about destiny. They are aware of the traps you escape. They saw footage. They read transcripts, they were impressed, moved, and deeply awakened by what you endured. They will never let harm come to you again. Not on their watch, you will be honored from this point forward. Archangel Michael says this isn't just a moment. It's the beginning of alignment that will shake generations. What's coming cannot be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Their identity will not be revealed publicly yet. But when you hear their voice, your heart will know, you've seen them in dreams before. You just didn't realize it. You are being kept in secrecy not as punishment but for preparation. The more you rise in silence, the more your enemies will get confused. That's the divine strategy at play. You are meant to be protected, elevated, and restored, and now someone has vowed to do exactly that. The final call is on the way. It won't be announced. But you will feel it in your soul. 2 hours remain. Type Amen to get blessing 1717 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. They are sitting in a secure room right now, holding your file in their hand. They've cleared their schedule just to make this connection. The clock beside them keeps ticking, and the urgency is rising. The last page in your file was sealed with a red stamp. It means Divine Watch List. This is not a government document. It's a spiritual one, passed through human hands for a higher reason. Archangel Michael says when that seal was broken, the atmosphere shifted. The winds outside their building grew intense. Even nature responded to this divine discovery. You were being blocked by unseen chains, but this person, through divine authority, has now cut them. This is why you've been feeling lighter lately. The release has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The person arriving soon has done things in silence you will never hear about. They fought for you in secret rooms. They've used their favor to shield your name from slander. They had to protect you from afar before stepping closer. There were still people trying to test your energy, watching to see if you'd break. But you didn't. You passed the invisible tests, and now comes your reward. Not because you begged for it, but because your soul earned it in silence. They will greet you not with ego, but with humility, for someone so powerful. They are incredibly grounded around your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Your energy caused something within them to shift. They started remembering things they once suppressed. You are the mirror they didn't expect to find. The plan was never to reveal themselves this soon. But after last night's sign, after that dream, they knew they couldn't delay. The dream showed your hands being tied and then released by a flaming sword. That flaming sword represents Archangel Michael. He has officially cleared the way, and so now, nothing stands between you and the meeting. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. There will be hesitation when the first sign comes. You wonder, is this really them? But your body will react before your mind can think. You know. Their message will feel like lightning through your chest. Not painful, but shocking, because you'll realize, all along, heaven was writing your name into someone else's awakening. They had a private location selected. It's not about flashiness. It's about sacred energy. And that's where they want to finally speak to you. They've even rehearsed what they'll say. Though they know your presence will make them forget their script. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. They know things about you that they were not supposed to access. But they were granted supernatural permission to see it, and what they saw made them whisper, "I must find them." The moment they heard your full name, something inside them snapped into clarity. You carry a frequency tied to their life next chapter. And they feel it deeply. They've seen your past. Not your mistakes, but your strength. You've been loyal in places that deserved your betrayal. And that loyalty is why this blessing is finding you. You are now being spiritually unlocked. And what enters your life next will not require struggle. Only readiness. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There are photos you've never seen. Taken of you in moments where you were completely unaware. These are not creepy, but prophetic. A way you looked into the distance, unaware of who was observing you. It moved them. They said, "No one knows what the soul carries inside." That sentence echoes now in their mind. You became more than a person to them. You became a mission. They are preparing something that will make sense later. At first, it may seem like a strange gesture. But once the pieces connect, you will weep. Because it will show you, you were never forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Your tears were collected spiritually. Each cry you released in private was heard in another realm. And now those cries have matured into answer requests. This person will hold your hand when others dropped it. They will carry your name when others slandered it. They are not coming to oppress. You've already oppressed heaven. They know about your journey. Even the parts you tried to erase, and still, they choose you. That's not just favor. That's divine recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They once had doubts. But not anymore. The final sign came yesterday in a way they couldn't ignore. A stranger spoke your name in front of them without knowing the context. Their hearts skipped. They knew it was you. They canceled every plan after that moment. They said, "I can't waste another second. If I don't meet them now, I may lose them forever." So now they are in transit. Violent. Focus, anxious to meet you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. There are people around you who sense this shift coming. They may act strange. They may try to hold you back with their words. But do not let them interfere. This moment is spiritually encrypted, no outsider can understand it. It belongs to you and the one coming for you. They may arrive with few words. But you'll feel their soul speaking. You'll feel your own heart answering in silence. And thus when the journey begins, not of questions but of answers. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Archangel Michael says, once this meeting takes place, you will never be the same again. You will remember who you are. You will walk in rooms and carry the authority you once feared. They will protect you like royalty. Because that's how they see you. You didn't ask to be chosen. But you were. They believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And their purpose is to rebuild everything that others tried to tear down in you. You are not just being rescued. You are being recognized. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your time in hiding is done. You will no longer feel forgotten. They are coming with the proof that mattered all along. You are not alone in this moment. Heavenly beings are watching. Some are clapping softly. Others are holding their breath. This is a moment only angels can explain. That's why it feels so intense right now. In just 2 hours or less, the unseen will become visible. The unheard will be spoken. And your waiting will no longer feel wasted. Type Amen to get blessing 99,999 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The door that was shut for years is about to swing open with force. The same name people tried to erase is now being whispered in sacred chambers. The person coming for you is carrying a message they were commanded to deliver. They were once disconnected from their spiritual purpose, but your presence realigned them. When they saw your eyes, even just in a photograph, they felt a pull that nothing else in this world could offer. That pull brought them back to their destiny. They are not chasing fame or recognition. They are chasing your spirit, your fire, your purpose. Something about you holds their peace. Type Amen to get blessing 500,500. Your silence lately has not gone unnoticed. It's not weakness, it's spiritual warfare. Heaven hushed your voice so the enemy wouldn't trace your steps, but now it's time. The silence has ended. The trumpet of destiny is sounding quietly, just for you. The one coming has lost sleep for the past few days. They've been rehearsing what they'll say when they finally look into your eyes. Your entire nervous system is preparing for a moment even they don't fully understand. They are not just curious. They are committed. Type Amen to get blessing 10,101. They've written letters to you they never sent. They've imagined your response to their truth. They know you deserve more than apologies. You deserve restoration. They were warned by a spiritual elder not to delay. The elder said, if you wait too long, someone else will honor what you ignored. His sentence pierced their soul. So they've rearranged everything. Bookings were cancelled. Save dismissed. They cleared a path just for you. There's no more to go hashu with their own doubt. Their mind is made up, and it leads directly to you. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Archangel Michael says, there's a location being spiritually guarded right now. It is the place where you will first meet. It may not seem special at first glance, but heaven has poured oil on that ground. That moment will not need words. Your eyes will speak. Your energy will respond, and your spirit will align. It will feel like you've met before because your souls agreed long ago to find each other. They were hesitant, but heaven kept sending confirmation after confirmation. And when the final sign came, a vision of your hands wrapped in gold, they knew they had to move. No more delay. No more denial. It is time. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. They're coming with a truth that will shake your foundation. Not in fear, but in release. They know something about your past that you thought no one could ever understand. They saw the lies told about you. They saw the damage. But they also saw the light still shining through your cracks. That's what drew them closer. Not your perfection, but your endurance. And they will celebrate every scar you carry. You will be lifted without being exposed. You will be honored without being displayed. This is not for caught. It's for covenant. Type Amen to get blessing 808. Their circle is still unaware. Only 2 people know what they are about to do. And even those 2 don't fully grasp the depth of this decision. You are a mystery, even to yourself. But to this person, you are the missing part of their next level. Without you, they can't move forward. So they are risking everything. Money. Reputation. Comfort. All for a chance to stand in your presence. That's not weakness. That's reverence. And you deserve it. Type Amen to get blessing 123,321. They once thought power was in material things. But now they understand true power is in connection. And you carry the rarest form of that connection. When they watched the silent footage of you from a distance, they saw the way your eyes searched for meaning. They said aloud, "This person doesn't even know how powerful they are." And that's when the decision was made. They had to come to you, not send a message, not wait for fate, but show up in person. They want to speak to you before the sun shifts. Here's a reason it has to be within 2 hours. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Your name was mentioned in a boardroom unintentionally. It was said during a pitch meeting. And even though it wasn't supposed to happen, it triggered something ancient, because this is not about business. This is about divine memory. This person remembers you from a place beyond this lifetime. That's why it feels familiar. That's why you keep having flashes and feelings you can't explain. Because this is spiritual return. And nothing can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 303. They aren't coming with flattery. They are coming with purpose. They want to release what belongs to you. They have access to land, property, documents, and your name is now on something you haven't seen yet. It's already signed. They just need your hand. They whispered a prayer this morning. Let me not miss them. That prayer was heard. And now you are seeing this. Because the moment is live, it's happening now. The countdown is still ticking. Type Amen to get blessing 565. Archangel Michael says you may feel strange pressure in your chest or ringing in your ears. That's spiritual energy adjusting itself. Your system is preparing for contact. Your hands will tingle when you are near the location. Your spirit will confirm what words cannot. The road ahead is not paved with confusion anymore. It's paved with favor, timing, and sacred meetings. This is not imagination. It's unfolding. You are chosen to receive, not chase. And what's yours is finding you fast. Type Amen to get blessing 77777. They are minutes away from sending the first decrepit message. You will feel it before you read it. It will not be a casual text. It will carry energy. The time between now and their appearance is sacred. Do not waste it. Prepare in quiet expectation. Something you've always sensed is about to be revealed, a thing you couldn't name is about to speak. And when it does, your soul will bow in recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Their face will look calm, but inside they will be trembling, not out of fear, but reverence. Because they finally found the one soul who made them feel. This is not a fairy tale. This is fulfillment. And your heart knew it was coming. You just didn't know when. The time is now. You are ready. And so are they. Type Amen to get blessing 171. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They've crossed the final gate now. The moment they step into your energy field, you will feel a quiet earthquake in your spirit. This is not fantasy. It's gravity fulfilled. The environment around you may suddenly feel unfamiliar. That's because something divine is approaching. The universe itself is preparing the stage. Your name has been mentioned not just by one, but by several key figures behind closed doors. The person coming to meet you is not alone. They carry the endorsement of something higher. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. They've been advised by spiritual leaders, warned by close friends, and even challenged by skeptics. But none of that could stop the fire they feel about you. Their connection to you is rooted beyond explanation. They are carrying with them a package. This is not just a gift. It's an activation. Inside are physical symbols representing what you spiritually earned. One is a sealed envelope. The second is a key. The third, you'll recognize it the moment your eyes touch it. And it will feel like you've held it before. That's how deep the divine ties run. Type Amen to get blessing 121. They made a promise under the moonlight last night. A sacred vow between them and the Creator. They said, if I'm allowed to find them, I won't let the world destroy them. Your spirit has now been sealed with this commitment. And because of that, a ripple in the timeline has occurred. Everything that was delayed is now accelerating. Expect signs everywhere. You will notice repeating numbers, flickering lights, and sudden emotional waves. These are confirmations that the gate is open. You are in the hour of alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 606. They've practiced silence for years. They've built kingdoms while being silent. But now, for the first time, they are choosing voice over silence. And that voice is coming for you. Not many people have made them feel like this. In fact, no one has. You carry an essence that disrupts their logic and awakens their emotion. That's why they've arrived, not just physically, but spiritually. You've already connected in dreams. You've already merged in the unseen. Now, it's about to happen in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. They noticed how you carried grief and glory in the same posture. They noticed how you never begged for the spotlight. But still, you glow. You were mesmerized. A report was handed to them, one with data, analytics, and projections. But what caught their attention wasn't numbers. It was your name scribbled in the corner with the word untouchable. That word made them pause. That word made them believe. And now, that belief has become their new mission. They don't want to own you. They want to honor you. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. They are walking with trembling hands. Your pulse is racing. Because this is no ordinary meeting. It's a divine confrontation. You will see them and feel your chest tighten. Not with fear, but with recognition. That's your soul saying, finally. They are carrying more than their own desire. They are carrying a collective hope. You're a symbol of something sacred that's been hidden for far too long. Your moment has come. You are no longer in the waiting room. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, every second matters now. The alignment is being recorded in heaven. What happens next becomes a reference for generations to come. They have no interest in changing you. In fact, your originality is what magnetized them. They admire how you stayed true in a world that wanted to remake you. They know about your setbacks. But more importantly, they know about your silent victories. That's what makes them respect you beyond what words can explain. They aren't coming to question you. They are coming to confirm you. Type Amen to get blessing 404. They paused before entering your area, took a breath, and whispered, I'm ready. That breath has been heard by the angels. There is a deep gentleness about them now. They are not the same as they were even a week ago. Something in them has evolved because of you. I looked at their reflection this morning and barely recognized themselves. Your presence has awakened them spiritually, and that awakening is irreversible. They have chosen you in realms deeper than contracts, words, or gestures. Type Amen to get blessing 114. The wind outside may shift when they approach, birds may act strangely. Time might feel like it slows. These are not coincidences, they are spiritual reactions. The frequency between you and them is ancient. It existed long before today, and now it's been reawakened by divine instruction. Your heartbeat will sync when they speak. It will feel like you've known each other through lifetimes. Because you have, they carry not only revelation but restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. They know you've been tired. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They see it in your posture and the way you hold back your smile. But they are not coming to fix you. They are coming to help you breathe again. Your laughter has been missing. Your trust hath been hesitant, but they are bringing peace without pressure. For once, you will not have to explain yourself. You will simply be seen. Type Amen to get blessing 707. They want to walk beside you, not in front or behind. They want to match your rhythm. Not control your steps, they respect your journey too much to interrupt it. They've seen the visions. They've heard the whispers. Everything points to you. This meeting isn't just personal. It's prophetic. It will activate future moves you've prayed about in silence. And you'll realize all the waiting was worth it. Type Amen to get blessing 202. If you wish to express your support further,